authorities, and they're taking advantage in both Penn State and Michigan State. You're taking advantage of little kids, okay, females, males, okay. They're still like they still got Similac behind their ears and everything like that, and don't know no better. So it's like they actually take advantage of these kids, and then it's like it go on for so long, and then what makes it even worse. You got grown men that's supposed to be the athletic director to oversee all these sports
issues.
And if it comes about, it's reported, and then you still do nothing. It's like that's what.
So should they get the death penalty?
I think they should. Think about it. He did.
Look at. You know what?
He did to over what 100 something.
And I'm gonna say this about the death penalty. I'm gonna say this about the death penalty. Why is MSU not out of the death penalty? Why they haven't lifted that?
Booster support is not that big. It's not as big as Penn State, and if Michigan State gets the death penalty,
but MSU was big and was the big running machine in football back then.
Yeah, back then.
It just ain't recovered yet. They out of it, but they ain't recovered from it. That's what happened.
No. They still got the death penalty.
Penn State actually recovered from there.
I heard what's the name talk about that.
Yeah, it took Penn State 5 years though to do that.
I heard Skip Bayless talk about that. And he was like, man, he was really saying, hey, this should be going longer than what it is.
It's going on too long.
But here's what I'm going to ask, too. This ain't just Michigan State with this guy, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is at the Olympics, too. So we're going to a higher form now. A bigger higher form. Now.
We're going state representation now.
My question,
I'm going to say country representation.
My question is this. Just to offer the doctor alone, is it they saying that Izzo knew about that? Because we got always with the football players and all the players and what they do. That's one thing. Yeah, you responsible because those are your kids. Right. But did he know about this doctor? Because
that's sick. Either way,
that's the question I have.
You know, I feel like
or did you dragging him in the mud?
I feel like any person that violates another person and touches them in a way that's unwarranted by them is a sick individual. And I'm not gonna say what I think should happen to that person, but
I agree with you though.
Yeah.
Like they gonna need Michigan State is gonna pay.
They gonna have
pay them
if
people.
Izzo don't go nowhere.
If Izzo or D'Antoni.
Right. Yeah, if Izzo or D'Antoni don't go nowhere, they gonna get Michigan State at least need to get the death penalty.
Because I don't see how football coach and basketball coach would know anything that goes on with
their players,
with the gymnastics part. Because that sounded like that was in a gymnastics area.
They were kids. I mean,
they were kids.
They were student athletes. So he met her and whatever they thought was whatever.
Hey, that's a community, man.
Right.
Yeah, athletics is you can speak from Northwestern. That's a community.
And then even I think the one thing that it has to be brought to is there is a fine line because you got a lot of kids, young females too. It's like what is consensual anymore? Like it's like part of it. It's like
no, it ain't consensual, man. Dude is checking them like he's a gynecologist.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying I'm not defending.
So it ain't no consensual on that shit, man.
We talking about the players. Or we talking about the actual doctor.
We talking about the doctor. We're talking about the
doctor now.
Oh, okay. Because the players is different. Because I was like, you know what happened to
Tito? So
with
this whole fight thing, with the whole fight thing that was involved. What's more to the story about that? You know anything about that one?
About what fight thing?
You said they got into a fight with the girls?
Oh, yeah. I mean, domestic violence. Like the same thing that happened when Pierce was at Iowa. The same thing that happened with the boy from Farragut when he went to Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. You know, it was something like where they end up, after a while, they just had to, let Pierce go and what's your name end up going to UIC instead of Wisconsin. Okay. So domestic violence on a player's standpoint, from doing that, the university don't want no parts of it. But what you talking about this part about the doctor messing with 100 females, that's crazy. And if Izzo and D'Antoni knew about that and they was aware, they out of there.
Yeah.
But it's got to be the football coach knew some shit. I mean, we talk about our athletic director, president of the school. I mean, they ain't the only ones I know. Like I say, y'all bring up Paterno, that was his boy, the defensive coach, that was coaching on his staff. That was sick shit too.
Yeah.
We talking about this, man, it's bigger, even bigger than that, because this motherfucker was doing this for the Olympic gymnastic teams for years. So, It's hard for me to even
it's
make a judgment on this
You know
shit,
what?
man.
We're really not
disturbing
going to
thing.
find out anything about that till probably April or May because
You probably not even gonna find out until next year.
No, I say April or May because
If Michigan State keep playing at the rate that they playing on this national level,
Yeah.
national championship race,
yeah.
you're not gonna hear about this until next year.
But-
They're gonna
And they
sweep
got
this
the
under
best
the rug.
lawyers.
Yeah,
But
they're
you
gonna
know
sweep
what?
this under the
Yeah.
rug.
But see, you know what? And this is where, like I say, they know things a little bit ahead. And I'm going by the Calipari path right now. It seemed like Calipari always slithers out the back door right before the hammer comes down on him. It really does. And I think that if it's any
He's a
truth on
smooth
it-
criminal, man. You can't doubt him.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if it's any, they're gonna say, you know what? They're gonna probably try to get you out of here. Or
They can
fire
sweep
you.
that under the rug.
And you know what?
LeVar.
No, I'm-
You can't sweep this type of
No, I'm
shit
saying-
under the
no, I'm
rug,
saying
man.
if it-
You keep bringing up somebody who his
Cheated
players
on the
might
ACT.
cheating on his ACT. His players might have slapped some female or something like that. This shit right here.
Nah, human
No,
endangerment.
No, what I'm
you
saying
can't
is,
sweep that under the
what
rug,
I'm saying
man.
is,
That's what it was. It was human endangerment.
What I'm saying is, if Tom Izzo starts entertaining NBA coaching offers at this point,
You think the NBA gonna touch him after this? If they think that he
I
got
most
anything to do with
definitely
that?
think they will.
I think they will.
If he has something to do with this,
I think the NBA been wanting Izzo for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
if he's
you bringing that
if he
baggage with you?
knew about it,
yeah,
you know, with the NBA, like professional sports, like
he's not gonna go to another university.
he not gonna he
Yeah,
definitely
NCAA is gonna try to
He's
come
gonna
on.
he's gonna go
Give him a
to
chance.
he's not gonna go to university. He's gonna go to
like D'Antonio go to the
Right.
NFL.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
gonna go to an organization to where they can possibly put him on that team and he can work out some way and we can sweep this under the rug and then maybe we can fit you in and then try after we fit you in, boom, we put you at coaching. You get what I'm
And
saying?
I'm gonna
It could
give
be
you,
one of
I'm
them
gonna
type
give you,
of
I'm
things.
gonna give you
You
another
say
name.
Pete Carroll, man, having the fractions at
That was another
USC.
one. That was another
That's
person
what I'm
I was
trying to
bring
tell
up.
you,
Pete
man.
Carroll did the same thing. Like, it had
Same
so many
thing what?
infractions with USC.
You
and
cannot
it's like-
compare the same shit with that, man.
I mean, you can't because that's.
Hold on, what happened to the Pete Carroll thing? Because I don't
Nah,
know
he
about
got
that.
colored with boosters and
Yeah.
guys doing all this other stuff, and then it's like before.
Pete Carroll was a slick dog. too.
Yeah, before it came down on him, he took an NFL job. That's why I said you're not going to really find out anything until probably after the March Madness and NBA playoff season. That's when you're really going to kind of see it come before. If he's guilty of anything, he's going to entertain some NBA offers.
Let me say this, LeVar.
Messed up, man.
If it's on Scoops, it's cooked already. This ain't ESPN shit now. This been on CNN.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
that's
It's
true.
all over the national USA Today newspaper. You know, like I turned on Google like right away, and they headlining
on
Google.
there, yeah.
Like they headlining everything. So yeah, man, this is gonna be a sad day if Izzo got to leave
I
Michigan
mean,
State.
it's most definitely gonna be a subject that's gonna be out there in the forefront from here on out because that is a power school and that is a power coach. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, look when Paterno, power coach, power school. I
Yeah.
mean, Michigan State, Penn State, they could have been on their way to a national title that year for football.
For sure.
Yeah.
People didn't remember that.
Yeah,
They got them boys got they and I feel sorry for the kids.
yeah,
What's about to happen to the students? What's about to happen to the athletes? What's about to happen to the makeup of the school, the name of the school? I feel sorry for them. Can't sit here and say I feel sorry for Izzo because he his own man. He got his own power. You get what I'm saying? But when it comes to the people that don't have no control of this sick ass backdoor shit that's going on with with political sports, because that's what it really is now. It's political sports. You know, I just feel bad for them, man, that they can't go and enjoy themselves and do the things that they want to do and possibly go off and get on the big stage and make some money and you know, and live a dream. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they do cross over to that next level, now you got this big ass black mark on your back.
And then what about the kids that's at Michigan State that want to got dreams of being coaches and want to after they finish playing, after they graduate, they want to study under Izzo for 4-5 years. Now they might have the opportunity to do that.
yeah.
Because of this whole situation.
I mean, it's crazy how things, you know, how a lot of political shit just takes away certain things that's just so relaxing to people. And like, look,
And that's hurtful, too.
We sit here and we spent over 20 minutes talking about some sick ass shit.
Yeah,
get what I'm
NCAA is full of hypocrisies and stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, the
for real, for real.
NCAA is their own motherfucking. Let me not say that because I was about to say something crazy. NCAA, I am not a fan of y'all. I'm a
Neither.
fan of the teams, but I am not a
Me
fan of the
either.
NCAA.
Y'all got kids working for free.
Get it
and then y'all
together
got all
and
this
tweak
political
it.
stuff going
Listen
on.
here.
Come on now.
Let me put this. That is the real slave runners right there, the NCAA. Hundreds and thousands of kids just getting these fat motherfuckers rich. Fuck you, NCAA. That's what I say. Y'all should have paid Cadillac. Y'all should have paid a lot of these fucking players that went out there and injured themselves, and goddamn it, at times they ain't want to play. They still had to go out there and fucking play. Yeah, y'all should pay them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Fuck the NCAA, man. Oh, I've been feeling like that for the NCAA for years, man. That's why sometimes it hurts me to sit up here and watch this sport and enjoy it, because, like you just said, you say all they gonna do is go back to their dorm.
Trae Young, he prime time every night, 8, 9 o'clock. ESPN, all these commercials, all this money,
Let's
all
talk
these
about
ratings.
that fucking crime right there, the biggest rape of all time.
And he
that's
going
still
home to
going
his
on.
dorm after the game over with. No checks. But everybody else in the arena getting paid but him.
Let's talk about that. Let's really take it down to big dogs. You want to do something?
They did the 5-5 so wrong. If you ever seen that documentary, they was like, Nike profited off of 5-5, man. Made all this money off them boys and said, like, you expected them to stay in school or not want to do better for themselves, because it's like they can't even go and get a damn value sandwich from the McDonald's value menu.
Because they don't got $5.
Because they ain't got $5. But here you got corporations
what?
taking their style and their swag and making money off of it.
Our conversation taking a little twist, and I like this. I don't blame the players for taking money from boosters and other people. I don't blame them. Look where some of these fucking kids came from. And we talking about the 5-5. Look at Jalen Rose. Look where he came from.
Detroit.
He didn't have no father, you know what I'm saying, that got his back. He even said in the documentary, Joe, I hated Grant Hill because Grant Hill had his parents. He had that life that I wanted. You get what I'm saying? That what made me go out there and want to destroy Grant Hill. You got to understand mindset. But them NCAA motherfuckers, they got all these people and they brag about everybody that then went to college and all these psychiatrists and all these doctors and all that other shit, that these alumni and all that. Why don't you use some of them motherfuckers' resources and get a better understanding of how to run your business properly, man? These kids are still adults. Now, I'm not going to say that these kids are still, these people are still adults, and they go out there and they work hard for that brand, not for that, only for that name that's on the front for that state or whatever college that is, but that NCAA fucking logo that go right there, because that's the big dog of them all. Right or wrong?
You're right. You know how you solve that? And I'm going to be completely honest. You take the baseball approach. You got the G League, get you a couple leagues, man, like they do it in baseball, man. They got AA, AAA, man. You get these kids straight from high school that has some aspirations, man. You get a good farm system. That way you don't have to sit here and waste money going to
That's why I'm not mad at LeVar Ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's happening right now.
That's why I'm not mad at LeVar
That's what's
Ball.
happening in basketball. All these top players, and we talked about it like 2 shows ago. All these top players are starting to say, you know what? Man, I can go get paid $80,000, $100,000, $200,000 and still come back to the league 2 years later after making $1.5 million, like your boy from the Milwaukee Bucks did. Jennings.
Brandon Jennings, yeah.
Jennings
he
made
was the
$1
first
million
one.
and then still got drafted lottery. They doing that, man. Kids nowadays, they like, what? I can get paid.
I'm not
gone.
mad at LeVar Ball for taking his kids over there and live out their dreams. For one, he has taken them from a biased curricular system to learn some shit that probably he ain't even gonna use in his life. That's probably pointless. But your basics that you need, your math, your reading, your science, you basically got that understood by high school. College is just an add-on in order to see how we can use your intelligence even further.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think, you know what? Even with him, with the LeVar Ball situation, I'm not mad at him for wanting the best for his kids, but I think that I'm still trying to figure out how he became coach for the team over there overseas right now. I really
Big baller
LeVar
brand
Ball.
logo is on the court.
LeVar Ball, whether people say he's loud and obnoxious, he's a very intelligent man that understands the art of negotiation.
Yeah.
He understands it. You want my sons? My sons is big over here in America. Your country ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You put my sons over here, put a few cameras over here, this team gonna be known.